This is the story of S, which she told to a few new friends, speaking softly, with tears in her eyes. When she was 23 years old in Venezuela, her family's home was destroyed in a storm. In order to rebuild, they had to support the government. They refused. In fact, S bravely demonstrated against the government. When that was discovered, thugs beat her up and nearly killed her family. In 2019, she and her husband managed to escape to Peru with their children, where they lived for 3 years before eventually returning to Venezuela. However, the situation then was even worse. Her husband was shot. She was assaulted. Once more, they fled with their children, but with no plan, no money, and just the clothes on their backs. For 6 months, they traveled, crossing the hazardous Darien Gap on foot, then passing through Central America and Mexico, largely by bus. They survived by selling bottled water and popsicles on the street. In Juarez, they waited for an appointment to apply for asylum in the U.S., but could not get one. Her husband became abusive and was deported. S and her children managed to cross the border, but it was so difficult she couldn't describe it except to say, "It's a hard story." In October 2023, she and her 4 children were put on a bus from Texas to Denver, where they knew no one. They stayed in homeless shelters for over a year before finding an apartment. S struggles daily to support her children by cooking, cleaning, and shoveling snow, anything to make a little money. Recently, she and another woman were hired to clean a totally trashed house. Photos show every inch strewn with garbage and clutter. For 18 hours, the 2 of them labored to remove the trash and succeeded in cleaning it up. For this superhuman task, they were paid a mere $250. S has a dream: to learn English and get a job, for her children to get ahead and have stability, and someday to return to Venezuela when it's no longer dangerous. For now, she says, her children are okay. The 3 older ones are in school. One of them has autism, another has a cognitive disability. The youngest is not yet of school age. S usually takes her to work with her. What else can she do? What makes S happy? Number 1, keeping her children housed. Number 2, the fact that they are all well, thanks to God. And number 3, a few good people. At that point relating her story, she stops and hugs D, who has become a good friend. S has applied for asylum and a work permit, filling out the paperwork herself instead of paying someone to do it for her. She's motivated, proud, strong, and caring. She has overcome so much already. She hopes to get a work permit in order to hire a lawyer to assist with her asylum case and to help her become a legal resident. But in these uncertain times, what will happen? Who knows?